Woohoo! What is up, everybody? How are we doing? 176 subscribers. That is right. Let's go. Well, we got Danny. We got Diesel. We got Floof. We got Mr. Broski. We got D-Max. How is everybody doing tonight? How is everybody doing tonight? Everybody ready to do some yield testing? Let me get the game booted up. Let's get right into this. We got a lot to do today. I think we better get to moving. This is going to be a hectic night. Yeah, I got audio working right off the bat today. Make sure I keep it working right off the bat. I'm going to switch to game share here, and we'll get this pulled up. I started a test map, and let's see. I don't know for sure that I'm happy with the equipment. I might switch some equipment around. I'm trying to think of how the best way to do this is going to be. Currently, I got just a mix of like everything. I might get a bunch of 3-meter pieces of equipment to do this. I think that might be the way to go here. But we will see. We will see. I think I have a plan. Let me first show you guys what I've figured out so far. That's odd. That I'm not sure that I understand. And I think you guys might be a little bit intrigued by this as well. I think this is something a little different here. So, Farmer Cop did a video on ground textures, right? I found some results here. So these are my control equipment. I got a harvester, I got a trailer, I got a seeder that does not direct drill. This was important. I might go to a smaller one just to make this easier. I got a sprayer, and I have a lime spreader that is filled with lime. So, beyond that, here's what I've got so far. Kind of see some inconsistencies here. So, running the rock picker across the ground does not change the ground state. All it's going to do is remove rocks. That's it. All it's going to do. Fair enough. This is, I believe, a field roller. But let me pull this up in shop just to show you. I actually need to be recording for all this for sure today. Owned equipment. Where's my owned stuff? Owned items. This is a roller. With a roller, you can improve the upper soil layer quality of your fields. See, that's very nondescript. I'm not sure that I understand what it's meaning there. So far, it didn't do anything. This is a mulcher, and it definitely mulched. You can see over there what a cultivator did. This was sugar beet that was in the field. I just wanted to drive over it and see what happens. Just because I haven't seen that tested yet. Wanted to see what we get. Here we have just I think this is a regular cultivator. Let me check that. This is just a regular cultivator. The next one over is going to be a shallow cultivator. And you could see that difference there, what it changes. I'm not sure which is better. So showing 0% weed, 100% fertilized. 0% weed, 100% fertilized. I don't see that changing much. We do have some rocks here, whereas we don't have any here, which is interesting. I don't know if that's just a random inconsistency or what. This is a disc harrow, which gave us the same thing as a shallow cultivator, right? This is a power harrow, which did the exact same thing. I don't see any rocks or anything here. You know what I mean? So I don't know if this is a one-off occurrence here, And the way to test that would be, I guess, to go over another strip of land and see what happens. I don't think this is one-off. I think that really dug rocks up, whereas these two didn't, which that's important information to know. This is a standard plow here, and as you can see, it definitely dug rocks up. Very consistently dug rocks up. This here is a spader that only goes at 4 miles an hour, and it dug rocks up. But you see the texture here isn't the same as the plowed texture. So, I don't know. And this one's interesting. This is a Colted Plow. I use this Colted Plow here to plow this field. Yeah, Liam, you're not lying, man. Chat is very blue. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to read you guys. I'm reading you. I'm trying to get through this part here. And this is just a standard subsoiler. But as you can see, this isn't the same as a plowed texture, which we would have expected to see from FS19. So this changed. This changed. The subsoiler should have given us a plow texture. I understand this one not because it has a cultivator built into it as well, but it did not. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on there. So it's very interesting results off the rip. I think what I want to do first is I want to take this regular cultivator here, and I want to run it up another strip of the field. I think that's something we should do first, just to see if the rocks are a random thing or if that's something to be expected. Because if so, that would mean that using a cultivator that isn't a shallow cultivator probably means that you're going to have to pick for rocks, which is kind of a bummer, right? I would think the goal would be to not have to pick for rocks, because that's an extra step, right? V to lower that. Let's just see what we get. Yep, right there, right off the rip, we got rocks. Lots of them even. All right. Very interesting, huh? It's an interesting result. Not one I would have expected. I mean, I guess it makes sense because it's a regular deep cultivator. It probably should bring up rocks, but at the same time, it's kind of disappointing for the regular cultivators, huh? Floof, to answer your question, though, from earlier about what mods am I excited to see. Currently, I want to see more placeables, honestly. The base game equipment's not bad at all. Obviously, some more Americanized pieces will be nice. Like to see more placeables and possibly a version of this map that has the buildings that open. Is that an answer? Can I go with that? Because I actually like this map a lot. I'm still figuring out things about it, but so far I'm liking it. So first thing I guess I want to test is, does rock picking or not rock picking make a difference in yield? So what I want to do is I'm going to go take the seeder and I'm going to run a strip this way over the rocks, and then I'm going to make a strip without rocks and I'm going to run it over that. I think that's the first thing to do here. And that'll be our first test. So let's get the seeder, and we're just going to run one strip right off the rip. And we're going to plant wheat for all of the tests. All my testing will be done with wheat. I didn't fill anything with seed. I really probably should have. But what I'm going to do instead, and just to show you guys this, that this is how the placeables are working for this stuff. I did a ton of testing this morning. I did a ton of figuring stuff out, jumped head first. I wanted to get straight into figuring stuff out. Diving head first. Tools, no. Container, that's the one I want. This one will hold seeds, I think. Fertilizer. I think this is the one I need, to be honest. This land is not owned by you. Well, we're gonna make it owned by me. Placeables are giving modder hell right now, more than just vehicles. The statement is that every mod is really different. It's true. Some convert with these, and others like me. No. Oh man, that's rough. From what I was understanding, it was all gonna be pretty straightforward, but I guess it's just dependent on the mod, huh? Sucks. Hate to hear that. I imagine I'm not in a huge rush to see mods per se. As you can see, you could get these filled right at your farm. Just super handy. I love that. Why wasn't that a thing in 19? And you could still bring stuff over to fill it yourself if you wanted to. We got a good array of tractors here as well. I kind of wanted to show off so you guys can kind of get a quick glimpse at some of the different stuff. R to fill with seed. I really probably should have went for a narrower seeder just to give us extra test field here. Honestly, we might do that. Let's take a look at the smaller seeders just to see. Because I want to get this set up right from the beginning. Seeders, one that doesn't direct drill. Wheel weights of tractor recommended for use. We could about go with any one of these. I might just get a 3-meter seeder and rock with it. This one's 3 meters, doesn't need to wait. We might buy this, to be honest. I think we're gonna do that just to make this simple. I want to keep this testing process as simple as possible. And then let's just go for something we don't already. Let's get a Maxim. I don't have a Maxim yet. The new Nokian tires, fire, by the way. Fire, by the way. And you have Hauer Quickie front loader attachers, which is beautiful. Wanted that forever. I see a Halim. That really bites, man. I was hoping to see you out here kicking some butt early on, but that's all right, man. I get it. Kind of in a rough spot with the computer, and that makes sense. We're gonna go hop over to that tractor and get the helper driving it over here for us, and we'll clear out a strip for the seeder. If I quit tabbing past it, there we go. Yeah, the new Nokians are my favorite tire, I think. I wish we had some dual Nokians. That would be really cool. Yeah, I get you, Halim, man. That's just the way it goes. I'm going to do my best to talk to you guys tonight, but this is going to be a very jam-packed stream for me. I'll try to get as much work done here as I can. I get it, man. It really sucks. This tractor does sound amazing. It is a really good tractor. We're gonna get this guy ready as well. And I'm just gonna rock pick straight ahead. V, B. And that is changing this ground's texture, if you could see that. So that's interesting as well. Trying to make this as straight and even as possible. Hoping this all comes out nice and even. I want the tests to be consistent, or as consistent as I can make them. This is going to be a very jam-packed episode today, I think. But we should learn a lot of information, I'm hoping, from this episode, which we will take with us into the multiplayer next week, I'm hoping. So we're going to plant over rocks. We're going to plant without rocks, and we'll see if there's a yield difference. I don't think there will be. I think it'll only be in the wear department that we'll see a difference. But that's okay. If that's the case, at least now we'll know for sure, right? That's what I want to know. I just want to make sure we know everything there is to know here. Hey, Liam, I get it, man. You do what you gotta do, buddy. I get it. Seeds there. And we'll close the cover. Okay. So we're going to... So this guy will not direct drill unless it's been cultivated. So we're going to find out pretty quick if it's actually planting or not. And this is without... Let me check the map here just to make sure I'm saying this right. I don't think there's going to be any fertilizer state on this field. 51 is where we are now. We've got showing cultivated there and seed bed. Whatever seed bed is, I'm not sure. Suppose we're going to find out, right? Some of these up here are showing stubble tillage, which is interesting. Okay, so this guy is fully fertilized, so that's good to know as well. So no need to fertilize this field. Perfect. No weeds. I'm actually going to turn weeds off completely for the sake of testing. But that'll be pretty much the only thing we turn. And we're going to turn off seasonal growth. Days per month, 1 day. No. Crop destruction is going to be on, is fine. Periodic plowing required is on. Fieldstone is on. Lime required is on. Weeds will be off, just for the sake of testing. Dirt, all this stuff doesn't make a difference. Helper can buy all this stuff if we need him to, but we won't need him to. So we're going to lower, and we're going to turn it on. It needs unfolded. Turn it on. Straight ahead we go. Yeah, I just turned seasonal growth off. Floof should be all good now. And then we won't have to worry about crop cycles and all that good stuff. Just to keep it straightforward as possible. Okay. So this guy's turned off, and then we're going to come back around. We're going to hit this as straight as possible. Straight ahead. Like I said, I don't see this making a difference in yield, but if it does, like I said, we'll know. That'll be a good thing to know about. I think the next test will be to try to run some of the various implements over this, see what happens. That strip is planted, V to left, get it out of the way. I'm just going to pull it up over here for a minute. And let's make sure that everything looks straight on the map. So I want this test to be as accurate as possible. There you go. The strips look good, look even. I see one little spot there where I missed just a little bit. I dipped off to the one side. I don't think it'll make enough of a difference to invalidate the test results, but we will find out. What else could we test? Should we try to roll over it with a roller? Would that be a decent idea? Let me see if there's a smaller roller to try. Rollers, there is. I could send... It's still a 12-meter wide roller. This guy's 24 meters, man. I think this is the roller we have, is the 12 meter. Do we try it with the roller just to see what happens? What do you guys think? Is it worth at least to see what it does to the ground, maybe? Yeah, let's do it. We're already lined up, already in position. Might as well run a test with it. I just need to make sure I leave my roller lined up beside it. Ooh, that does change the ground state, which is interesting. Didn't change the ground state with a crop in it. Hey, Oak Mountain, welcome back, buddy. We are underway with the testing. It does roll some smaller stones under, which is what it's supposed to do. Which is cool. Yeah, I think, Danny, I think you're 100% with it. I think just trying to see what happens is the best thing we could do. I'm going to roll up. I'm just going to back up. I want to keep the tractor kind of in front of it. That way I don't forget what's where. So we know this section's been rolled. That's with a roller. And the shop description for the roller. Let me just pull that up again to show you guys what it says. With the roller, you can improve the upper layer of soil. So, and I also digging into that more. If we go to the help menu, we go to, does it even say? Improving yield. Mulcher helps improve yield. Gives you an extra 5%. Using a mulcher on stubbles. Okay. That's interesting. Rollers for fields also remove small stones and furthermore increase your yield by 5%. So, the way they're talking, removing stones could improve yield, is what I'm reading out of that. So I am very interested to see what difference we get out of this. There's still stones in the field, so I don't know that, really makes that much of a difference. And there's stones in the field because we plowed it, which there should be. Tell you what we could do is seed right here along this edge, and then do another edge that's been stone picked. Well, to be fair, I don't see very many stones on that side either. I don't think it's going to make a difference. Let's trying to be as thorough as possible, but also as logical as possible. So let's go here. And straight. Potentially. Hire the worker, let him do it. Just kick him off at the end. It's gonna be a bunch of strips to this field of places we planted and places we didn't. Should be interesting to see what the yield looks like. If it's gonna be enough of a difference in yield to notice. I hope it'll be a big enough difference to notice. You're meant to remove them, I believe, but I think if you make sections and track of each section, you'll have results. Okay. Yeah, I think this is the best way of doing this, to be honest. I'm going to leave those stones just because, I mean, it's going to, we have the test here that has no stones versus no stones, so we'll know there if stones make a difference in yield. So any stones here, we know that we could even potentially get an even higher yield if we were to go through and remove the stones. This guy I don't think is going to do anything, although we could test that just to see. I'm gonna come out here just to see if it changes the ground texture at all. Lower the roller. Let's see, does it change the ground texture at all? It doesn't look to me like it's doing anything, but we'll check the map just to make sure. I don't think we're changing anything at all. It's not pushing rocks in. Like I said, this is a mulcher. This is to go over your stubble. It did touch the grass there. It's interesting. So it affects grass. That's good to know. And not in necessarily a positive way. If you're wanting to mow, you probably don't want to go over your grass with this guy. Keep that in mind. It's an interesting find right there. And there is a grassland care type of roller that I imagine would be better for your grass, but this unfortunately isn't. It's got some cool animations to it. You see it swinging around. This made the weirdest difference to the field over here. It had a crop in it. That's interesting to know. Mr. Broski, you hate Fortnite. Uh-oh. That ain't good. Let's run a strip with each of these just to see what it looks like through the field. So this one's probably going to dig up more stones for us, which isn't ideal. It's changing the soil texture for sure. I'm almost thinking we run 2 strips with this and we get rid of the rocks out of one. Or is this the same texture that the rock picker left? Because I could be wrong, but this looks to me like the same texture the rock picker left through the field. Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? We're gonna do 2 strips with this, and we'll rock pick one of them. So I'm gonna swing back around this way, and we'll rock pick this one. And rock. Cultivator's still in there. Dang it. All right, go. I think we're gonna get some pretty interesting test results doing this. I haven't seen anyone actually testing much for yield yet. So this will be very intriguing, I think, to see what we come up with. There's so many combinations in this game. I think it's going to make it very hard to come up with a 100% for sure do this answer. But I think we could get something decent out of this, if you know what I mean. At least get you guys in the right direction when you're starting out your farms. Kind of know what kind of equipment to go for. I will say, face level, the Agricem Colted Plow is a very valuable piece of equipment because it's so far the largest plow in the game. On top of that, it cultivates as well, according to item description. So if you're planting crops that require a plow after, which is what, corn, root crops, and something else I'm forgetting about right off the top of my head, that plow is probably the one I would buy, but you might find out that that's not the case. You probably don't want that. So I guess we'll see how it goes. The other thing to test is once we do this, maybe even run it again with the mulcher once we have stubble to hit. You know what I mean? Danny says this is helping. Okay. It's good to know, buddy. Glad we're doing something then. I'm going to get this guy back over here for now. Let's get this guy back out here. We're going to hit those 2 strips and see how we look. Yeah, at least a test to see if the mulcher adds anything is what I'm thinking. Because the mulcher didn't do anything currently, and we'll have stubble we can hit, obviously, with the mulcher when we come back around. I'm going to hit hire worker, let him drive straight. You're too impatient to get this game, man. Hey, I get it. I get it. It does require a fair odd amount of patience. I think it's incredibly rewarding once you actually get playing to upgrade equipment and such as you go, but it does require a fair amount of patience. I need to hit H before he does that. I need to come back around, and we're going to hit, line him up again, and hit H again. I will say, having the AI to help you out makes a huge difference. All of this equipment that's down here, believe it or not, guys, the AI drove it here for me. So you have that to look forward to if you're buying the game. The AI drove every piece of this equipment to this location for me. I didn't drive a single piece. And only one got stuck. Only one of these helpers got stuck. I gotta say, that to me is impressive. I did not expect that. So that's pretty cool. Neither of these 2 should leave rocks. There will be rocks in the field already. I don't know if I'm worried about them. I think I'm not going to worry about them. This guy's saying no field found. So potentially this won't do anything to this field. That seems to be the case, that this is doing nothing to the field. So that's interesting. If you're going after the Colted Plow with a cultivator, that'd make a difference, or a shallow cultivator, it doesn't make a difference. So what that tells us is that the Colted Plow is giving you a shallow cultivating effect, if that makes sense, which you could see that from the test strips, which is very interesting, actually. And that negates the need to test these 3 pieces of equipment, which is actually really, really handy. So we will know from this test if deep cultivating is better than regular cultivating, which is a very, very good test, I think. I guess another one we could test, because it does leave a different effect, is the spader. Does the spader make any difference? Spader or subsoiler, either one might be worth a test. I imagine we will need to... We won't be able to just straight seed after this. So that'll be interesting. Let's do that. Let's find out. This guy moves slow, I'll tell you that. It's 100%. You're only going at 4 or 5 miles an hour. Only going at 4 or 5 miles an hour. You saying test both for the subsoiler and the spader, or are you saying test both? Are we back? Hang on, I don't know if I have audio. 2 seconds.
To forget how to dig the soil, tend the earth.
I hope I didn't lose everything. Hang on. I think I fixed it. I need to get my wavelength back. There we go. Hang on. I think we're back. Everybody still here? Did we lose everybody? I think we're good. No, that was on my end. Blue screen error again. I don't know what's going on with the blue screens. I think it's something on my end probably, but that was very strange. See if I get the music back playing. Danny, that's on my end, buddy. That's on my end. That was the whole PC crashing. Try to get back into it. Since we're back. I don't know what all progress I lost there, so we're going to find out. I hope I didn't lose everything. If I lost everything, we're probably just going to move on to doing something else for the evening. Because that'll really bite. I need to switch to game share, not monitor share. There we go. I hope not. Like I said, it's on my PC's end, so I don't know if it's the game causing issues with my PC or if it's the PC causing issues with the game, if that makes sense. Yeah, that's not great. I'm not happy about crashing. That's not at all what I want to see. Let's see where we're at. Did we lose everything? Potentially. It looks like we have the first two strips. Yeah, Danny, it is. And it's a little irritating, and I don't know what's going on. I don't know how to fix it. And I've done my research to try to figure it out, but I haven't been able to find anything, so I'm just going to have to keep digging, I guess. Yeah, that just really, like, turned my mood on me, to be honest. That kind of bites, because I had all this stuff laid out already. Ay. Dang it. That really sucks. I think I'll carry on testing off stream because I doubt you guys want to watch all that over again. Let's go. I think what we're gonna do is go start setting up the multiplayer farm instead as a backup plan, and I'll work on this some more off stream. So we're gonna set this up. It's gonna be started on farm manager. The only mod we're gonna have, we'll probably have two actually, is the case magnum and the government subsidy. This will be the start of the multiplayer. We'll add more if we needed, but I don't think we're gonna need anything more than that for now. Yeah, Danny, I don't know what's going on, buddy. I wish I did. I wish you didn't have to customize your character every time. It kind of makes me not want to customize my character every time, if that makes sense. Let's give him a beard this time or something. I don't know. Let's make him look different than we normally do. I don't know. Something different than we did the last time. I don't know. There we go. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I wish you didn't have to change it every single... or fix it every single time. I wish you had... You could have, like, presets. I am going to turn up the autosave to every 5 minutes. So, hopefully that will help. with this, any issues that we might have. We have 1.5 million. What we need is a truck to go pick out the piece of land that we're going to use. Actually, we'll just go ahead and get a retriever. We'll probably just go ahead and buy it just to have on the farm. Yeah, it's like I just want to pick the outfit at this point because I don't want to have to go in and customize it every single time. Dude, I don't know what is going on, Halim. I don't know if I have RAM acting up, and every time it's been for memory management. So I don't know if I got a hard drive that's messing up on me or what. But I have got to figure this out, because this is not going to work if we keep crashing like this. I don't think we're going to use any of the farmyards for the multiplayer server. I think we're going to build our own. And that's kind of my plan for today, I guess, at this point now, is to just build our own farmyard. I was kind of thinking here was kind of a good spot. I kind of don't want to be right next to the thing. The thing is we should be on plenty enough RAM to be okay. And fast RAM at that. But I'm not sure if I got a channel that's not working properly. I don't want to be right off the interstate for the farm. It's not great. Here by field 25 is not a bad spot. Guys, I'm going to be honest. My favorite car in the game right now is the Mahindra Retriever. I don't know if that says much about the cars in the game, but it honestly drives way better than it ever did before, to be honest. To be honest, Danny, I haven't decided 100%. I'm thinking we do one main farm and work our way up if we need more. Yo, 4B Gaming, what is up, man? Yeah, that's exactly what I'm seeing, Halim. And to be honest, again, that's why I'm thinking RAM, because RAM is utilized by your CPU. So now these other games are trying to draw more from the CPU and the RAM, and it's not working for them. Rob, what is up, man? Currently, guys, we are out trying to pick out a location to build the farm. We had a stream crash with trying to do the yield testing, but just gonna try to move on and make something else happen. So I tell you, this area right here is not bad. I'm thinking maybe if we wipe out 41 here and then just go ahead and get like all the fields kind of right in this area, I feel like that would give us plenty of room to start with. And we'll just start with the equipment being fairly small to medium. So I think that's what we're going to do. 4B, I know nothing about computers. Upgrading your RAM, improve everything on your computer. That's what I'm thinking I got going on, is something to do with the RAM. That's all I could come up with. That's all I could come up with. I think we're going to buy this plot right here. And maybe this plot, so that way we have a field to work with, and then we'll upgrade from there. And then we're still like right next door to where the default farm is, but nice and spacious next to a main. Yep, 100%. That's what I'm thinking. We're gonna have to do a lot of terrain management though here, so we're gonna see if I'm any good with the new landscaping tool, which I'm not sure that I am yet. So. I like that we could just kind of take it off the road here. Do some painting. Let's go for kind of give it like the gravel driveway effect. We could even tie in this other little driveway here into the farm a little bit if we needed to. I like that you could paint all the way up to the road now. That's super nice. And an M to change the brush size. Let's go up a little bit in brush size. Let's change the shape here as well. There we go. Yeah, I am on the Ryzen 7 with 16, so I'm thinking another 16 gigs or swapping out the 16 gigs I have for different RAM might be good. The RAM I have now is not the best, I guess. It's 3600 megahertz speed, so I would think it'd be good, but it's like not a super great brand, I guess. I would say. Thinking that might be the move for us. I wish you could zoom out more. That's a little annoying. I think we place our farmhouse here. We were gonna need to rotate that. I think we're gonna want it to face the road. All in all. Hey, Jason, what is up, man? All right, 4B. Sounds good, buddy. I want to try to rotate this, which I'm not seeing the, there we go. Right click and rotate. Okay. Maybe in here, kind of. See how that looks. It kind of like buries itself into the ground. I don't like that. So we might need to add a little hill. Okay. The RAM upgrade is near at $1,200. Jeez. Over here, man, it's like 70 for a couple RAM sticks. RAM sticks tend to be cheapest parts of the computer. Landscaping. I need to flatten this back out. Let's go to M. Yeah. Come on. This doesn't seem to be flattening much. This is level. We kind of just need to level all of this back out, right? You can't really change the camera angle like you could before, and that's really pissing me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like you could turn, that's fine. Everything's good there. I don't know if I'm standing too close to this crater or what, but it's like not letting me flatten that out much. You talking about the build tool 4B? I'm kind of seeing that. It's like it doesn't want to. Hey, they're leveled. There we go. There we go. Something's happening. Yeah, I want to be able to go flat with this thing. Okay, I gotcha. Guessing I need a little bit of a hill or something to make this house work, right? And you can't change your camera angles. This is really irking. It's like it wants to be on a little bit of hill is what I'm understanding. But you can't frickin' see it. Okay. This build mode needs some work. It's not bad, but it needs some work. I want to rotate it just a little bit. If it was like that way. Of course, I won't be able to tell if I'm... Oh my gosh. Okay, I am going to try to level that out, I guess. Smooth it. And you guys seeing like anything changing? really is slow as molasses. Okay. Yeah. I see the landscape tool in 19 wasn't quite perfect, but it was good. This is I need some help. I need some help to get it right. This is a little bit of a struggle bus. I'm not gonna lie to you. A farm build off. Uh-oh. 4B's coming in here challenging me, guys. What are we gonna do? Farm build off, huh? You think? All right. I think we could try to do a farm build off. But we got to get a better better landscaping tool first. I got to fix this. I'm not doing a farm build off with this frickin' as a landscaping tool. That would lead to some very rage-inducing moments, and I would cuss a lot on stream. I'm about to start cussing a lot on stream. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm like right there. Like right there today. Yeah, this does make 19's build mode look a lot better, doesn't it? This hurts to watch. Oh, man. Yeah, this is rather rough for a build mode. I'm not gonna lie to you at all. Hey, tilt camera. I found it. Middle mouse button. Middle mouse button. Okay, we did all that complaining, and it does have a tilt. Oh my gosh, I figured it out. I feel much better now. Oh my gosh, I was getting nauseous. How are we gonna fix this though? No, not that much. Need to lower a little bit. Yeah, this is a lot better now. Holy crap. I feel better. I still gotta like fix everything to make it like flat, but it's kind of like trying to like brush through it, kind of, I guess. I don't know. It's still like the terrain leveling is the problem right now for sure. And like you can't change the strength like you used to be able to. I think that's the problem, is they forgot to add the strength function. Although for like some areas it levels really, really quickly, and others it's like, no, we're just gonna take our time. See, it's like it's not actually softening anything. Remove the house and flatten the ground, you think? Okay, that might be worth a shot. I'll try to smooth it back up to it. See, the house didn't look right if you didn't have a hill before. All right, Halim, we'll catch you later, buddy. So I think you need a little bit of a hill for the house to work right. Maybe that's a better hill than what we had before. Let me come out and look at it. It looks a little bit more manageable. I gotta fix the driveway now too, though. We got the driveway all messed up. Landscaping, smooth. Appreciate you stopping in, Halim. You have a good night, man. Awesome to see you, buddy. Hey, Diesel, how you doing, buddy? Trying to build a farm here. It's going real well, I tell you. I think that's all like leveled somewhat, at least somewhat. Oh man, I do wish I could stream longer 4B. I really do. It's stream schedule is something I'm hoping to within time here start to improve gradually. We need to go up a little bit. I don't know how to make it go up. I guess we'll just try to smooth everything else out to it. Landscaping, soften this hill back here, I suppose. It's like part of the house is now underground, and I don't get it why they did that. Way to make the house a pain in the butt. I don't know why we needed that. I guess we'll just drag it out this way a little bit more like this. Kind of just work our way up in terms of terrain here. I kind of see how they want you to do it, but I don't like how they want you to do it. But we'll make it work, I suppose. I don't want to say that it doesn't look finished. It doesn't look. It looks like it's missing some pieces that we had in 19 that we're not seeing now. And it's kind of annoying. Yeah, the house is. I mean, this is, like you just said, it's a house you can't even enter. It's kind of a pain, for sure. But you know, that's how it goes. There's always something with a new game. We'll say the houses on the other maps seem easier from my little bit of playing around with it. Okay, this right here is ridiculous. It's gonna make me mad because I can't get it to go away. I can't get that hill right there to fix itself. So I guess I just have to like kind of level around it. It's gonna look probably terrible through here, but it'll be fine. Yeah, the interiors, I won't lie to you, in this game are a major letdown for me. I think that's something they really should have and could have done better. Being able to enter interiors is something. Doing the French map today, haven't even loaded up once. Oh man. Well, I said I tried to go for all the collectibles on M Creek and it didn't go very well. I can work with that. I'll place trees around and whatever to make it look not so bad. At least it's there. It looks okay, I suppose. We'll make it look okay. We'll figure out a way. Painting. We need. Just gonna go for like a little gravel path to and from the house. Let's go just a little bit bigger. And then I want to wrap it like just down through here maybe. Except for right there is where that crappy hill is. Let's go through that way and then we'll try to go give myself some grass back. Yeah, Diesel, that is correct. That is where I pre-ordered from, is Best Buy. Sorry, I seen the question and forgot to answer it. Let's just kind of tidy it up just a little bit. I might be able to make it look decent. Half decent at least. There we go. It's not awful. It's pretty awful, huh? And I will warn you guys, I spend a lot of time on painting to get stuff right the way I want it. That's kind of was my specialty in 19 whenever I did farm builds. Yeah, a farm build off does sound kind of fun, to be honest with you. I'm kind of down 4B. We need to figure that out. That's pretty good through there. I like that. Let's just wrap it up around the back side of the house. I'm just going to fill with grass for this second. Just for now. It does seem to me, Danny, in my testing so far, that you can place stuff closer together than what you could in 19. I'd watched a squad video earlier, actually, and he was able to place stuff to get stuff, like, on top of each other. Which was kind of impressive, to be honest. He placed, like, 2 barns back to back. I was mildly impressed with that. Down to cuss and discuss later. Hey, buddy, I'm down. I will, we'll see how much time I got after the stream, and I'm not sure how we're doing tonight. I need to fix, like, that little spot right there. That's bugging me. It does seem to be working a little bit through there. Just to kind of soften it out just a little bit, maybe. Maybe just a little bit. Cuss and discuss. That's funny, man. It's funny. I think I've somewhat got it looking okay. Okay-ish. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. I'm going to move on. The house is fine. It's fine. We need a barn. Yeah, squad took 2 of these barns and put them back to back, and it worked. 35 minutes away from the house according to maps. Okay. I don't know which of these buildings we're gonna use. This one doesn't look terrible. Not a huge fan, but to be fair, I'm not a huge fan of any of them. See. This one's not bad. At least it's somewhat good. And you could change the color on any of these, so keep that in mind as well. I don't know if you guys have seen that. And in them to change the color. It actually looks really bad in any other color, though, doesn't it? White's not terrible. White's got to have that stupid red roof. I wish they changed the roof color with it. Yeah, I will flatten the ground first. I'm just trying to get an idea which barn I'm going for, so I know what, like, where I'm putting it. I think we're gonna go with probably this one. I think that'll make it much easier for modders, Danny, being that they can color it, because here on PC, a lot of times what we get is buildings that you could get. It'll come in like a pack with different colors. There went the whole bank account right there, flattening all this out to be the same. How level are we? That's pretty level, huh? I didn't do too bad of a job, actually. Of course, we can go through and modify after the fact, but that's at least for the most part, everything kind of evened up to itself. I don't want to brush too close to the house there. Yeah, a lot of times we'll get is a pack of buildings, and you'll have multiple color options for those packs. And I'm specifically thinking about some trailer park farm sheds, which look fantastic. And I would love to see those in game, and potentially those could go to all platforms at this point, depending on if TPF is making them for all platforms, I suppose. That's actually really level. Doesn't paint the maps roads, yeah. Yeah, but you could paint right up to the roads, which we couldn't do in 19. So if you're trying to build a farm before in 19, you couldn't quite get it right because you couldn't get it close enough to the road. So you'd have like a little strip of grass right next to the road. Yeah, that's stupid. Yeah, I think we are going to go with this one. It's got doors on this side. It's got doors on all 4 sides. That's going to be interesting. Okay. So we just need to keep it off this side a little bit. I do want to rotate it just a little bit like that. Kinda, maybe. And then what color do we want it to get? Oh, the track in between your fields, you can't paint it. I think I can paint it, but if I wanted to, but I didn't, I think. I think we're gonna go with like white or gray. Let's go white. Nice modern new shed. And that'll be like our main storage here on the farm. Again, it kind of fucked with our terrain there. Let's see if I can't fix it some more. I'm gonna spend like all day just trying to get this in here right. And I never will. It's gonna bother me. Looks maybe a little better. Just gonna try not to worry about it. Try not to let it bug me. I think white's the move. It's a nice, clean looking shed. Just kind of soften the terrain around it, so it's not so hard. Probably need some money here eventually too. Yeah, it's gonna be just a little bit tight, I think. Level. Just kind of. Why can you not level that one spot right there? Are you serious? You can't level that one spot? I mean, there's nothing you could do about that, right? That's kind of stupid. Try to lower it, I guess. Oh, you can lower it. Okay. Yep, that did work. So now we just take and level it all again. Cool. I was able to fix it. I was a little worried there that that one spot was going to stay poking up and that was going to bug the crap out of me. That's not too bad there now. It looks like plenty of room to get in and out. It'll just be prettying it up. We'll have to do, but that's not a big deal. So we are going to need some more money here quickly. You got one big shed so far, and then we need... I need at least a silo. Let's go with... I don't want to give us too much capacity, but I don't want to give us too little either. I'm thinking we go with like 6 million. That's probably a bit much. I think we go with this guy. And then we just add some extensions to it. I think we keep it kind of right in here, and we'll tie in the road access here as well. So you can get in and out pretty easy. Come on. Quit turning that way. Should be that way. And then let's add some extensions to it. 250, 150, 100,000, 250,000 liters, the biggest extension. Okay. Just kind of add a couple extensions here. Not enough money. Okay, now we need more money. Production. Generators. We're gonna need the subsidy sign. I'm just gonna rotate these for now just to make it look good. Might as well. There we go. We'll lease away all this money afterwards, but at least to get it. Hi, YAK. Hello. Welcome to the stream, man. If you can understand. Appreciate you stopping in. Sorry, I don't really know how to communicate with you much, buddy. We're gonna speed this up so we get some money back. I think I could try to fix this with a softening tool. Try one more time. Surely. No, not a thing, huh? Man, it's really gonna bother me. Trying not to let it bother me, but it's gonna bother me. It's like one little spot that just doesn't want to fix itself. It is what it is. It is what it is. I tried. It's not letting me lower. Let me lower all the way around it. Let me try turning the size down. No, it's all the way down. Just won't have it. We got it almost perfect. I can live with it. It's stupid that we're still... I mean, it's FS22. Why can't we just have a doormat? I'll be waiting for mods on that one for sure. It's kind of hard to set up a farm that we're going to enjoy that's all with placeables. We're going to enjoy it, but the thing is we'll start getting mods and we could just pull that one off as soon as we do. You know? And again, it's not really that big of a deal, so that's fine. I gotta slow down time because you guys forgot to tell me that I have $8 million. Thanks. Appreciate it. We'll figure out a way to get rid of all the money. It's not a big deal. I think we need like... one more extension, maybe. We could always add more extensions later. I did want like a nice grain bin set up though on this farm. That's pretty good, I'd say. Yeah, I am excited about those grain bins as well. Only reason I'm not using it is my head is in the way of the money, isn't it? Good call. There we go. You can see the money again. Only reason I'm not using it 4B is for the multiplayer aspect. Just to keep it simple for a multiplayer server. I figured I would just skip it for now. Single player though, bet your ass I'm using that thing. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, sorry I have such a big head, guys. That's why I'm totally my fault. What animals are we gonna want on the farm here? We want a little bit of everything. Just do like the smallest pen of everything. Or do we want to do that as we continue on? We'll pick like a field somewhere over probably in this area or something. We'll throw all the animals in one field. Just kind of start with a nice like open farmyard for now. Place for all the machinery, and that's about it. I think that's the move. This one's huge. And you can't change the color. That's a bummer. I think we're probably going to want at least an easy shed. Definitely cows. Okay. I think we'll hold off just for now on getting it. Just until we actually get the server side part of that up and running. Just to make sure we don't mess with anything. I feel like I'm going to glitch that straight through the ground if I put it, just plop it in there. We plop this guy over here. This is kind of like an easy little spot to store some bigger stuff or something. And then maybe like this guy up in this corner. Yeah, no, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like it. No, don't like it. Not there, at least. Maybe if I turn it this way. Maybe. Just kind of plonk it like right here. I don't want it to be difficult to get trucks in and out is the thing. And I feel like that's going to be kind of in our way. I kind of put the silo in the wrong spot, to be honest. I tell you what we'll do is kind of keep it where we had it, but catty corner it like this. Maybe like there. Like that'll be okay there. You should be able to get the trucks around in front of it and be able to back trucks into it. That'll kind of be a good spot for that, I think. This one's big. All these buildings are really large, I'm noticing. One small garage. I mean, it's probably a good thing that they're all large, but like every building is really massive. For now, let's go with that, I think. We're going to need a fuel tank on the farm. It looks like you could do fuel and repair off of this one, so we'd probably just be able to go with this one. Danny, there's your view of how close you can get stuff to each other. It seems to me to be closer. I think. Small one near the house for cars. Thing is like I don't know where you put it to be exact. I think we'll just use like this shed for like the smaller stuff. We could always add on later as we see fit. Let's plop this guy kinda. This one's gonna be the liquid fertilizer. I think we get it tucked in like right up in here next to this, maybe that, or we need to find a spot kind of over here would be. Let's put it right in front of this shed, to be honest. That's probably would be fine. It's not bad. We'll pop this one up in here. Yeah, I mean, we're definitely getting stuff closer than we used to. I don't know that we need this one. I think it holds seed and... no, we don't need that one. Water tank. We will add in a water tank just in case we need it. I'm not sure that I want it here, though. We're going to hold off on the water tank because I'm not sure that we will need it now that I think about it. We're going to stick a pressure washer. I think we'll stick it on this edge of this barn. That'll be the spot for washing. Looks pretty good. Weather station, don't think we need that. Real good on a weighing station. I don't think we really need that, right? Production, spinnery, dairy. I don't think we need any of this on the farm, right? We'll be okay without it. Sell points. I do want a debris crusher on the farm, just for the rocks. Not sure how often it'll get used, but at least it'll be there. We'll just kind of plop it in like right up in here, maybe. Yeah, I like having it like right next to my main shed. It's kind of like my ideal spot for the pressure washer. I think that works well. Maybe we'll plop a greenhouse on the farm just so that way we can play around with it or something. I don't know. Maybe not for now. We'll probably pick another spot that greenhouses will go well. Generators, don't need any of that. Animals, we're gonna hold off for now. Well, we'll throw a doghouse in. Just because you gotta have the doghouse, right? I don't think you can have a farm without a doghouse. And I'm overlapping with another object all the way up to it. Of course. It's not terrible right there, buddy. You can hang out up close to the house. Let's get the crown painted right. I don't think we need no wind turbine. That sounds like a little overkill, huh? Well, we need to get in and out of that one. And we know we're gonna need a path going around that way. We know we're gonna need at least like that. Let's open this side up to be pretty easy pass through as well. Just to give us some room to get in and out of there. I feel like I went a little overboard there, but that's okay. Let's clean that up a little bit. Yeah, I'll get it, Danny. I'll get us situated. We'll leave that path there. I'm fine with that. We will kind of knock it back a little bit. Just kind of notch it. Just like that, just to make it pretty. Gotta make it pretty. That's part of this whole thing, right? Gravel, come on out. That way. That way. We need to be able to get in and out of that door. In and out of that door. We're going to knock this back just a hair. Terrain paint's kind of like where like it's my thing. I love terrain paint. I hope it doesn't. To be fair, I don't know how. I'd have to go into the barn to check. It doesn't look like it. To be fair, I haven't actually planted the grass yet because that's a separate thing. This is just like the paint for the grass. So we'll find out here in a minute, I think. Whenever I actually do the grass. Just kind of throw a little bit of crud around those tanks. I'm going to bring this path in just a little bit less steep. Kind of like that. Maybe we'll even throw out a little bit of area up in here. Yeah, let's try this and see how it looks. Kinda. I'll show you here in a second. Let's throw a little bit more in there. Just make it not look so stale. A little bit more, maybe. Come on. It's like 1 pixel that I can't like make it look pretty. That's gonna bother me. That'll be fine. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Not gonna worry about it. Gotta go away from it. Let's add like just a little bit through here. Yeah, we'll make it pretty. This is kind of the part I like really actually enjoy doing, is like trying to make it all like nice and poppy, you know? Yeah, I like that a lot better. Let's drag the grass through here a little bit, just to make this all look nice. Not gonna worry about grass through there. Well, we are. We want grass all the way along this backside, right? And kinda, yeah. Yeah, like that, I think. There would be grass around the tank, like it wouldn't necessarily be on its own pad. I think that's fine. I need to up the size a little bit. 12:15, man, stream went by quick, huh? What happens when you guys get me out here doing terrain paint and stuff? Cool. Let's do... actually, we need a little bit more asphalt through here. We need to go through here. Kind of stretch it up and like that, I think. Bye, YAK. Yeah, building farms is really a ton of fun. Especially like once you kind of get the hang of it. I'm starting to get the hang of the new tool, the new setup here for doing this. I think. It's really not bad now that I'm getting the hang of it. So it's kind of like a big like loop through here, if you will. This is kind of how I tend to do all my farms, just kind of make like a loop. Maybe a little bit more through there to turn around. Maybe a little bit more through there to turn around. Be kind of like a decorative area in the middle. And we'll add in the grass back over here. Yeah, I can delete that trail. I thought so. Let's try that. And I have to fix this trail now too. No big deal, I think. Kind of a big deal because I kind of ruined it. It's fine. Just tidy it up a little bit. I didn't hit it before. Yeah, I didn't quite touch it. So it's fine, no big deal, but we need to tighten that up a little bit. I want to make it like an area you could like cut through. That's not bad. A little bit more middle. Part of it's just blending it in with the rest of it. Kinda. I need to tighten it but it's not really easy to tighten. Maybe go there. That's not bad. Not awful. And then there would probably be another one on this side. So you could come up the trail this way, and then it would just kind of dip off. Back up that way. Kind of like that. That's not bad. I quite like that, actually. Not too bad at all. Kind of mix that around a little bit. Kind of mix that around a little bit. Yeah, and then we just kind of plop grass in the rest of the places, and I think we're pretty much good. At least for now. Get us started. I'll try to get this done tonight, but we'll see how that goes. Ain't got much time left. I think I want to open this up just a little bit, so that way you could get machines in this way if you wanted to. I think that'll work. Maybe extend the grass up this way a little bit. Just like that. That's not bad. That's not a bad little farm setup. I think I want to just add a little bit more gravel through there. I thought I liked it better the other way, but I don't know. I haven't decided. Wrong one. That one. That'll do. That'll do. Yeah, we do. That's cool. And let's throw some grass in here. Yeah, you kind of see how the grass painter works. I actually really prefer this method of grass painting to the old. I think it gives you a whole lot more freedom to do it how you want it. Go a little bit bigger of a brush through here. Yeah, I'm really liking the painter. Just get a little tighter the edge there. Just a little smaller. I think the new painter is really cool. I feel like I get way more detail with stuff than I could before. Like areas that, yeah, it would probably still be green, but not necessarily grass. Like you could have that. Kind of through here if you wanted to. If you didn't want to have grass there, you could leave it bare. Which likely probably kind of would be because of the hill, but I'm not worried about that. Yeah, I think that really helps a lot. You gotta watch a little bit because it will let you paint a little bit closer to the road like it just did there, but it's alright. Not a big deal. So it just takes a little bit more precision maybe than it did before, but not a ton. And you're still not getting it in your barns like you did before. That's pretty good. So this feels much more like the like the Giants editor tool to add all this stuff in, if I'm not mistaken. Bring this through there. We'll go a little smaller. No, not gonna let me do it through there. It's not bad. We will leave it in there for that. Maybe just add like a patch or two. That's kind of cool. Yeah. All right, 4B. Appreciate the message, buddy. I will definitely check it here in just a little bit. You get nervous about my farm building skills yet, 4B? I think I'm pretty decent. I can't see down in there well enough to tell if I'm playing it inside the building. And we try to go a little bit smaller. I might need to pull it back off that edge a little bit, but that's all right. It's not bad. It's not bad. So I can't tell if I'm putting it in the building or not. I assume I'm not, so. But we will find out whenever we get a good little walk around going here. All right, 4B. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm in the same place. I just, you know, try to get competitive. It makes for adds entertainment value. You know what I mean? At least the way I try to, like, you know, make it seem. Make it into an event, you know. More drama, I guess I'll call it. Drop this around here. I do the same thing to Faber all the time. Me and him do seen the logging competitions, so it's been kind of fun picking on him. Start as a groundskeeper. Kind of plop up some bushes around through there, huh? Maybe? I don't know. Looks kind of legit there, doesn't it? Maybe. Does that poke through the wall? Yeah, it does. Dang it. What a shame. Totally would have ran with that. Those logging comps were fun. I could be wrong. I do see grass poking through the wall. I'm not gonna worry about it tonight. We'll fix it another night. Let's plop a tree or two in here. I need something bigger. Bigger, preferably, would be great. You know, back to my trees, please. And something like that, maybe. Maybe a taller one. That'll work. That'll work. Something bigger, please. Oh, God. 4B. Oh, man. These ones are pretty. I like these ones. Throw those around. I figure that's what she said out of that, too. Those are looking good. Like some trees. Switch the tree up. Blocks the driveway just a little bit, but that's all right. Pop a couple more out here up front. Swamp trees. Oh no, those are willows. Gotta have a couple willows around here. Pretty common in my area, actually. One of those in there. I'd say that looks pretty good. Not bad, anyhow. Some lights. Maybe add a couple lights. That's a huge light. That's a lot of light. I don't know if we need all that. I think we'll throw one like right here. Throw one, spin it the other way. Throw it like right here. Yeah, I'm not sure what they're gonna look like at night, but I'm hoping they're actually useful at least. We'll see how those do. I don't want to throw too much in. Have a little garden shed. Can't hurt anything, right? I mean, screw it. Have our own little garden shed over here, tucked away. That'd be kind of weird. I think that's a good spot for it. Park the mower. Even though we don't have a mower. Fences. I want a white picket fence around this house. We're definitely throwing down a white picket fence. Have you seen the fence tool? If not, check this out. It's pretty sweet. I think we add in just a little section going that way. A little more running. Let's see if I can line this up right. Collides with an object. Okay, so we'll have to make a break. Approximately. Maybe I can get it through. I put it in the right spot. Collides with an object. Try this. Yeah, this fence tool is the shit. We're just gonna make a little break there. Nobody will ever notice. That is the way fences should be done. 100%. This is the fence tool we all needed and didn't even know we needed. This is so much better than it used to be. God. Like, how did we even cope with the old fence tool? Or the lack of a fence tool, I should say. Let's go with just one more. There we go. I think we drag this out to this edge. I think we are gonna follow it maybe all the way along the road, possibly, if we can. Nice straight fence, nice white picket fence all the way along. Potentially to there. And then we're colliding with an item. I think we'll have to get rid of our subsidy signs. Let me try to demolish these. Yep. Yep. Be gone. So then I'm guessing tomorrow night the plan will be that we come in here and get the equipment all set up for the farm. I I think that'll be what we come in and do. How about we just cut off this section here, this corner, just because it's kind of pointless to have anyway. Can I not place anything? I'm running into some land is not owned by you stuff here. But that's okay. We're just going to kind of make it work anyway. So far, it's fine. We're just going to drag this one up this way. We need to demolish a fence. Just one fence. Maybe two. Just so we're not on the other side of the stop sign, if that makes sense. We're gonna go into there. And carry it on. Let's jump to the other side of this tree. Yeah, I think tomorrow we'll go through and we'll get all the equipment for this farm. I don't want to start us off too OP, but I don't want us working on a ugly farm. So, to be honest, pretty much all of the base game farms are a little ugly. So, we fix that. Try to give us something at least a little bit nicer to look at. I'd say we did pretty all right overall. I like the fence. I do like the fence. Not really necessary, not really needed, but man, it does add a ton to it. No, we don't need a gate. We're good on a gate, I think. Unless we add one here. Nah. I don't think we need it. The fence is just kind of there to be pretty. More than anything. And probably to get tractors hung up. I think I am going to open this back up, though. I don't know that we need this. And I feel like trucks are going to be coming into this area. We'll even pull that back one, just to be friendly. Pull that back to the one that way and one that way. Finally home. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Yeah, we're just we get a call at the end of the stream at that. I think I am fine with that for now. What do you think, 4B? Did I get the 4B seal of approval for a starter farm? Let me see if I can tilt the camera back the other way. Let's give a good little walk around here. Let me get a good autosave in. Just come on into the farm. That's a slight issue. Can I run it over? It's overkill. It probably is, but man, it looks pretty, doesn't it? I hope I could run the sign over. I can. Beautiful. That would have been a slight issue. Hopefully nobody notices. Don't tell the government. It's fine. They didn't need that anyway. I don't think they need that one either. I'm going to be able to see it anyway. So yeah, we got a little area here. Kind of come down this way, down to the back porch. Doesn't look too bad. Tanks floating there. It's fine. Little area out here. That tree's a little close. I don't like that. I need to get rid of that tree. Which I will do We got fuel here. Wraps around. It doesn't look too bad, I don't think. Back out here to the trail. You can get back on the road that way. I kind of like it. I'll be honest. I really kind of like it. As far as just like a decent little farm to work with goes. I think it'll be fine. Let's get this door open. We do have grass inside. I'll have to figure out how to fix that. A bush right there I'm not happy about. I'll get rid of that. Let's get all 4 doors open just to see what it's like all opened up. We really probably should have had this spun the other way, I think. Because we have 2 doors coming out on this side, but that's fine. It'll be okay. It's probably a little overkill, I think you're right. But it looks good. It looks pretty. It's visually appeasing. Let's go ahead and save the game again, quit, and that's going to be the end of the stream, guys. That's it for me for the day. Guys, I appreciate coming and hanging out and seeing what's up, seeing what we're up to. What are we at on subscribers? I'm pulling it up right now just to see. 176 still insane, which on my end shows that we're up 93 in the last 28 days. That's what I see. So pretty awesome, guys. I appreciate it again. Danny's buying it at the end of the month, man. Awesome. Whenever you do, let me know. I'm gonna try to get the Daddy server set up. We gotta talk to Mr. Jake, hopefully sometime this week about it. Get the server set up, get the game save migrated to it, and yeah, should be in for a good time, I think. So I appreciate all the likes, appreciate all the subscribers from today, and we will catch you guys tomorrow. All right, have a good night.